On July 27, Chicago police officers discovered the body of 26-year-old Trenton Coronel Duranlaw in an apartment building in the River North neighborhood of Chicago. What they discovered in that apartment can only be described as savage and grisly and shocked what is otherwise a very safe area. As we know now, that apartment belonged to Mr. Duranlaw's boyfriend, Wyndham Latham, a 42-year-old who was formerly a college professor here in Chicago. Through superior detective work, we know that Mr. Latham did not entirely act alone and was joined by 56-year-old Andrew Warren, who was also a former professor in England. Following their cowardly act, the two fled the city in an attempt to escape apprehension, but we were fortunate enough to have the assistance of the U.S. Marshals who helped us track down and arrest Mr. Latham and Mr. Warren in California. They were extradited to Chicago late Friday night.
Detectives at that point believe, when they would do more investigation, that it was actually Mr. Latham who made the anonymous phone call from the Geneva Library to the doorman who stated that you need to go check this apartment. What I can tell you is it was not domestic in nature, like a husband-wife or boyfriend-boyfriend or a love triangle. That was not the motive. It was a little bit more dark and disturbing as far as I'm concerned.